Hello. Listen, let me tell you a very powerful prophetic story. And at the end, I'm going to pray for you and I'm going to make certain declarations over your life. Now, listen, there is this particular beautiful young lady that got engaged to a military man. And they've been dating for years. Everybody knows about the wedding. Wedding is coming up. And there was no problem. Everything was working perfectly well. And of course, according to her, she prayed. God told her a yes. Getting married. You know how military weddings are. I've wedded some couples before I've wedded some military people in our church. So I know what to do. You see these guys, they come with sword and all. So she has envisioned the beauty of how her ceremony was going to look like. And that day she got dressed in a white gown, stood at the altar. And of course, the entire family were all waiting. And only for the guy to take his phone, the military man, sent a text message. He said, honey, I am so sorry to disappoint you, but I am not going ahead with this wedding. I am sorry, I am backing out of this wedding. How do you feel on your wedding day, wearing a white gown, and only for your spouse, the person you thought you have envisioned your life to be with all your life, is sending you a message and telling you, is one of the greatest shame and disgrace you can ever think about. The lady began to cry. She said, Lord, why me? She was heartbroken, and all of that. And, at such time, people really, really accuse God, and she was really hurting. But of course, time passed, she moved on. And in the course of time, she met another military man. And somehow she just went ahead and of course they started another relationship again. And they are planning towards wedding. And the wedding has been fixed. Wedding day came again. She wore a white gown again. And this time she was praying, oh God, hope affliction will not arise a second time. I pray for you. May affliction not arise a second time for you. May that pain that occurred in the past, may that pain not return. You better say loud amen. And she began to pray and pray. And on that day, she wore her gown again. And of course, she stood in front. But before she left the hotel, the husband-to-be, that means the present husband, not the ex, the husband called and said, what did he say? Okay, I'm sending car. And I'm sending my boys to pick you to the church. I'm already waiting at the church. So the husband has gone to church and he sent a car to pick the lady from her hotel where they had decorated her like a military's wife, And guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? These top military men, they have what they call orderlies. Orderlies are like servants, people you can easily command and call. And somehow, he sent like some of his orderly, like 3 of them, the driver, the other one, and but two orderlies. And they went to pick this lady from a hotel room. Can I shock you? Guess who one of the orderlies that was sent to pick this young lady from a hotel room? The ex that should have married her the first time. The ex was one of the orderlies. And he got there. Of course, they were not talking. They said, Madam, Oga is waiting for you at the church. Let us go now. He carried that gown. They lifted it. Oga's wife. You know what I mean? The former one was a corporal. The boss, the recent husband, is a general. God delivered her from the hand of a corporal and hooked her up with a general. And that was how he carried this young lady, put her in the car, opened the door for her. She entered. Guess who was the driver? The former ex. He drove the boy driver, which was the former ex, drove her straight to the church. Got to the church. Oga was looking. He went, opened the door. She came out. And after she came out, he looked. And of course, he escorted her, handed her over to Oga. And the wedding took place. Can I tell you something? What you thought was shame God has the ability of turning every mess into a message. Today, her story is a message to the world that affliction truly will not arise a second time. Can I pray for you? Anywhere you've been disgraced, help is coming. Anything that was linked to shame in your life is lifting today. I prophesy and I declare that the hand of God will fight for you. Anything that has not been working will begin to work. The people that mocked you will begin to celebrate you from today. The same God who lifted her from a corporal and gave her a general, may that same God hear you and change your life and change your story. Can I prophesy one more thing to you? Your time has come. Your season has come. Your moment has come. Believe me, I'm telling you the truth. It has come. God bless you. Thank you for listening. I want you to follow subscribe to my YouTube channel. 1. Number 2, follow me on Facebook. And number 3, follow me on Instagram. And of course, follow me on TikTok. I can't wait to see you in my next video with the next prophetic, powerful story that will change your life. God bless you. See you in my next video. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.